is up, guys? Faces Gaming here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty tier list. I was about to say Call of Duty tier list, but welcome back to another tier list video. I know I've been doing a lot of these recently. This will be the fourth. This will be the fourth tier list video we've done, and we're gonna be updating our Call of Duty tier list up to Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 Season 5. At the time you're recording this, Season 5 has been out for just a few days. I'm recording this on Saturday, August 5th. This video will go up on Thursday, which is going up on Thursday. Probably around maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock-ish, so please check around that time, okay? So, you should already know how our tier list works. S is great, D is bad, and I would put an F tier. You know what? Nah. We'll leave it at D. We'll leave this tier list as it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and... What's up on these ads? But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this tier list, shall we? Starting with Cod4. Obviously, Cod4 is the classic of classics. It kickstarted Call of Duty's domination from that point forward. This game released back in 2007, and we are so far moved from 2007. Looking back, at the time, the game was great. The game was great at the time. It still is a great game. It still is a pretty phenomenal game to play, but compared to Call of Duty's of now, it just doesn't hold up as well, but it is still fun to go back to every now and then. I will give it a B tier just to get us started. B tier isn't bad. Before anyone comes at me with flames and pitchforks, B tier isn't bad. It's just the most bare bones Call of Duty you could think of. It's still a great COD. I'm saying it again. Great campaign, great multiplayer, but compared to multiplayers of now, doesn't hold up as well. It can't really compete. It can't really keep up. And I can say the same thing for World at War, which I'll put it right next to it. Now, question: Do I like COD4 more than World at War? Not really. I love these Call of Duties and Beach. You can go anywhere. I can put COD4 on top, World at War on top. But personally, I enjoy World at War just a little bit more than COD4, so I'll put it at the top of D. Okay. World at War is another great Call of Duty. Multiplayer is just as bare bones as COD4's. You got your standard tacticals, got your lethals, you got your explosive weapons, rifles, shotguns, SMGs, sniper rifles, pistols. You got perks. You got a 3-7 and you got a 3-5 and 7 kill streak, just like you do in COD4. But instead of like a UAV airstrike and attack chopper, you got a recon plane, air mortar strike, and dogs. Still the same thing. Still the same thing. And plus, World at War brought us zombies, which is one of the greatest modes of all time. So, there we go. Okay, so, Modern Warfare 2, 2009, not Modern Warfare 2, 2022. I've gotten to play, like I said in my previous tier list, after coming back to Modern Warfare 2 and giving the multiplayer another shot. This game is hacked. Don't get me wrong, it is hacked. I did run into a couple of hackers in my last playthrough, but I actually had a fun time playing Modern Warfare 2. This game isn't terrible. That's the funny thing, though. The game is quite fun. It's just hella unbalanced. If it were more balanced, I swear this game would be an easy. I would be able to give Modern Warfare 2 S tier, no problem. I know a lot of people who played way more Modern Warfare 2 than me back in the day when the game first came out. This game is S tier, no question. But for me, who doesn't think that way, I still think it's a great game, but I think it's A tier. It would be S tier if it were more balanced, right? If Women Army Noob wasn't a thing, if a lot of the weapons weren't as overpowered as they are, if this game was way more balanced, it would be up here. But for me, it's at least still in the upper half of the tier list. It is at least still A tier. Okay, Black Ops 1. Originally, whenever I do these tier lists, I put Black Ops 1 in A tier and just leave it at that. But after going back to Black Ops 1, watching a lot of FaZe Gel, Merc Music, Marksman, and Dismal videos every time they play Black Ops 1, and me going back to play, OG Zombie, Black Ops 1 Zombies, the campaign, running around a few multiplayer maps, I can't see Black Ops 1 nowhere else than S tier. Now that I've had time to go back and play it and revisit it. This is one of my favorite, then again, I do like all the Black Ops series, so technically it's kind of not fair, but Black Ops 1 is such a gem. This game was so much fun. This game is just so much fun to go back to. The campaign is still phenomenal. The multiplayer, now that I've gotten way more used to it, it's really fun. And the zombies, do I even need to talk about zombies? I don't even think I do. But Black Ops 1 is our first S tier, but it's not going to be the only S tier. There are, I think, 2 more. Okay, Modern Warfare 3. Now, and like I said in my previous tier list video, I enjoy Modern Warfare 3 way more than Modern Warfare 2. In my opinion, I do like Modern Warfare 3 way better than Modern Warfare 2. I just do. I cannot say it. I can't say anything otherwise. Here's the question. Do I find Modern Warfare 3 to be on the same level? Do I find Modern Warfare 3 to be here? Or is it here? That's my question. I love the multiplayer. The multiplayer is fun now that I've got a chance to play it. Spec Ops is still great. Spec Ops Survival is still one of my favorite pastimes of Modern Warfare 3. And the campaign is really good. But is it as good as Black Ops 1, though? That's my question. Yes. Now that I've played Modern Warfare 3 a lot more, I think Modern Warfare 3 is an S tier Call of Duty. I might get hate for this, I understand, but my opinion, I promise you it's just my opinion. Modern Warfare 3 is probably the best of the Modern Warfare trilogy. If you don't look at Modern Cod4, it took everything from these 2 games, especially Modern Warfare 2, and perfected it. It also brought specialists. I know Modern Warfare 3 should be up here for the. Modern Warfare 2 should be up here for the customizable kill streaks, pro perks, and the nuke alone. But in my opinion, Modern Warfare 3 is way more balanced, and that balance kind of helps it edge out Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, campaign is great. Multiplayer is really fun. I really do enjoy running around the maps on Modern Warfare 3, and Spec Ops is really good. The best version of Spec Ops in my opinion. Okay, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I don't even need to talk about this one. This one goes straight into S tier, and I put it just above Black Ops 1 in terms of multiplayer. And now for campaign, I think Black Ops 1's campaign is better than better than Black Ops 2's in my opinion. It really is better. But just as the overall package, I enjoyed Black Ops 2 a little more than Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 is still S tier, it's not going nowhere, I'm just saying. Black Ops 2 is hands down it's still called one of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time, and it still has not been dethroned. It maybe it will happen one day, but right now, it's not. Great campaign, amazing multiplayer. I don't even need to touch on multiplayer. You've heard me talk about Black Ops 2 so many times, so I'm not gonna bore you with it. Of course not this time. But I can't assume that everybody here is not new. If you're a new subscriber, you're probably wondering why do I like Black Ops 2 so much. So for my older viewers, if you could go ahead and skip ahead, but for new viewers, listen up. Black Ops 2 has a great campaign. The multiplayer, where do I begin? Maps are all great. We had a lot of great DLC maps. The weapons are fun and balanced. Every weapon is usable. We had the Pick 10 system first introduced, which is still the best creative class system of all time. I mean, sure, Cod4 had the creative class system, and it was like implemented in these games right here, right? But Black Ops 2 had the Pick 10 system, which is the best system for creative class. You have 10 points to create your class however you so choose. I know nowadays we got the gunsmith, but I still think the Pick 10 system is better. We had a ton of DLC camos like Bacon, Cyborg, Weaponized, 115, Afterlife, just to name a few. We had the first ever DLC weapon in the Peacekeeper, which is stupid good. Zombies was fun. And 2012 was just such a great, so 2012 to 2013, that was just such a great time to be a Call of Duty fan. Especially if you was a freshman in high school, geez, that was the best time. But yeah, Black Ops 2, great Call of Duty. Let's move on before I make this video any longer. Call of Duty Ghosts. Man, the more I come back to these tier lists, the more I just think about how unfortunate it was for Call of Duty Ghosts, right? You had Cod4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2, all just such banger Call of Duty games. And then comes Ghosts, which isn't as good as those games up there. The campaign is good, the multiplayer, was ruined by campers. That's the thing though. The campers make Call of Duty for me, made Ghost for me unplayable because the TTK was fast and the maps were wide. There was a ton of dark corners and whatnot, and people would just camp. That's all. People would just camp. That's it. People would just camp, camp, camp. Pick a corner, aim at a spot, drop them. You spawn halfway across the map, run back just to do it again. Call of Duty Ghost was just an unfortunate. The multiplayer of this game is not good. It's really bad. To some, to me, I did not like the multiplayer. But to others who stuck with Call of Duty Ghost, they say the game is underrated. I don't think it's D tier level bad. And normally I would put it here, but I think it's just a C tier Call of Duty. It's just kind of there, it just kind of exists. Again, it had the unfortunate honor of coming after Black Ops 2, which was easily more popular. And even though Call of Duty Ghost has some of the best DLC offerings you'll ever get out of Call of Duty, we had Snoop Dogg as an announcer and whatnot. We had Snoop Dogg as an announcer in Call of Duty. Just think about how crazy that was back in 2013. Just think about it. Think about it. You guys go telling your friends how Snoop Dogg congratulating you on dropping a Kim strike. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But Call of Duty Ghost, again, it's not down here. Trust me, it could be down here, but I find it just to be middle of the road, kind of mediocre. Alright, Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare, God. After going back and looking at my stats in Advanced Warfare, I was actually really good at this game. I'm a level 46. My highest kill streak was a 32 and 0. I went 32 and 0. I dropped the DNA bomb somehow. And I don't even remember how I did it, but I went 32 and 0. I dropped the DNA bomb. I dropped the DNA bomb on TDM, and I don't even remember how. I don't even remember. But Advanced Warfare is a pretty solid Call of Duty. I remember how excited I was when Advanced Warfare was the Call of Duty coming out. I remember I was super duper excited. So the day after, my mom went to a red box, got Advanced Warfare for me, and I went home that night and I just played it until I was up to like 4 o'clock in the morning trying to beat the campaign. Yeah, I was hooked on Call of Duty. Multiplayer is solid though. We had supply drops added. We had a ton of supply drop variants that changed the stats of a gun. One variant could give it more ammo and more accuracy, but less damage. Another variant could give it less ammo, more damage, but just slightly worse accuracy. You know what I mean? Also, Exo Zombies wasn't as good, but I didn't really play Exo Zombies that much. It was more so Exo Survival, which I did enjoy. Do I think Advanced Warfare is on the same level as Call of Duty Ghosts, or did I enjoy it way more than Call of Duty Ghosts? I think I did. Is it on the same level as World at War and Modern Warfare and Cod4? Yes, I do think so. So, I'm putting Advanced Warfare in B tier. I know it's going to be sacrilege. I normally put it in C tier because I don't think it's as good as those, but after going back to it and re-experiencing Advanced Warfare, I can't deny that this game is really underrated. Really underrated. Black Ops 3. Oh boy, this is the third Black Ops game I played, obviously, if you can't tell by the number. Excuse me, I kind of burp. Black Ops 3, hands down, the best feeling advanced movement game of all time. Infinite Warfare has the better movement and damn, I drew a blank. Infinite Warfare may have the best movement, but overall, Black Ops 3 between these two is just a better game. The guns are just a little bit more fun to use in that game. You got like the HVK, the KN, the Kuda, the Razorback. Gotta get the Gorgon. That's just a little song. That's just a little song I would sing whenever I would pick up the Gorgon LMG. Because people sleep on the Gorgon. The Gorgon was good. Literally, all you need to do is just tap fire that thing. That you can literally 2-tap people across the map with that thing. It was so good. But the campaign, not good. The campaign for Black Ops 3, too confusing to be good. It could have been good if it was a good level of confusing. If it was like a brick, it tried to mess with your mind. It tried really hard to mess with your mind, but it went way too far. Multiplayer was really good. Supply drop system was bad. worse than Advanced Warfare's. But again, if you don't even touch the supply drops, you still have a pretty solid, pretty fun Call of Duty game, Call of Duty multiplayer, I should say. And then the zombies, the best in the series. What can I say? Yeah, here's the question: do I enjoy Black Ops 3 more than Modern Warfare 2? You're damn right. Boom. This is my I might be more biased to Black Ops, but this is just how I feel. Black Ops 3 is a solid Call of Duty. A lot of people don't like Black Ops 3, but I don't see why. This game was so much fun. Trying to master the advanced movement of this game was a challenge in itself. But once you got good at that advanced movement, oh my lord, you could fly around the map and just destroy people. Like, I would drop 40, 50, sometimes 60 kill games on Black Ops 3 in my warm-up. First game of the day, I would just, while I'm warming up, I'm dropping a casual 50 bomb. I don't do that nowadays, but back then it was just like easy. But yeah, Black Ops 3 is an A tier. It's a Call of Duty. I really do enjoy it. Infinite Warfare, I'm going to put it on the same level as Cod4, World at War, and Advanced Warfare. I'm putting it in B tier. Going back to it, it's really not that bad. The multiplayer is still pretty fun. Zombies is really good. Well, Zombies in Spaceland, that is. And the campaign is still phenomenal. Still the underrated. Infinite Warfare has one of the most underrated Call of Duty campaigns I've ever played, and it's really freaking good. And I wish people just gave Infinite Warfare a little bit more of a chance. I didn't get to play it back in the heyday, so I didn't have much to say about it. But now that I've played it, Infinite Warfare is underrated for sure. It's not as good as, like, say, Modern Warfare. It's not up here. It's not up here. Nah, it's just right here. I would have put it down here next to Call of Duty Ghosts, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just the middle of the road Call of Duty. It's the middle of the road, kind of there. It's there. It serves its purpose, and it moves on. And again, the movement is better in this game than compared to like Black Ops 3. But Black Ops 3 had the better weapon selection, in my opinion. And sure, the supply drop system was better in this game compared to Black Ops 3. But again, weapon selection is better in Black Ops 3. Just saying. That's just my opinion, though. That's just me. Call of Duty World War 2. I'm also going to put this game into B tier. I would put this game, my personal bias wants to put this game in A tier because I freaking enjoyed this. I enjoyed grinding this multiplayer so much, but I'm gonna put it in B tier. World War 2 is one of the most underrated Call of Duty. Is one of the two most underrated Call of Duty games of all time. Campaign is solid. Multiplayer is really, really fun. War mode was so much fun. The sniping in this game felt really good. Once you got good at it, it was really good. I'm not a quick scoper, mind you. I'm a hard scoper. I'm not gonna sit here and deny it. I've always been a hard scoper, but God, the sniping felt good in this game. A lot of the guns felt good. The streets, while not as strong as they could have been, were pretty fun to go for. The Final Reich was really good. Not the whole zombies map, but the zombies mode was okay outside of Crofton House and Final Reich. Dark and Short could be fun at times. But all in all, I think World War 2 is it's weaker than COD than World at War. Obviously, it's weaker than World at War, but it's still a solid World War 2 Call of Duty game. Still pretty solid. I wish people had just rated this game more highly. Black Ops 4. Am I gonna really put Black Ops 4 on the same level as Black Ops 3? Yes. Yes, I am. I am, and I hold no regrets. This game is so good. Yes, I know this game doesn't have multiplayer. Yes, I know there's Blackout. I didn't really care that much about Blackout. And the zombies isn't as good as other entries. But the multiplayer is really solid, man. It's so much. This multiplayer was so much fun. Plus, it introduced us to reactive camos. Yes, its microtransaction system was even more egregious than Black Ops 3's. But I didn't really care about the supply drop system when the base guns were good. The ICR-7, the Maddox, the Vapor, not the Cuda, the MX-9, the Cordite, the Hades LMG. I could go on forever. Plus, the specialists were even more overpowered in Black Ops 4 than they were in Black Ops 3. But each specialist had a counter. Like, if you had Profit, well, you pretty much won. Unless you were using Ruin in his grapple gun. Day 1-0 was broken, but then she got patched. Reaper's still fun. Spectre's fun. All the specials are really fun. The gameplay's solid. The movement was solid. Black Ops 4 was just a really great game, and plus, I enjoyed going for Diamond ARs in that game. I really did. I could go back and do Diamond SMGs. I could. Just depends. Okay, so now here we are in modern Call of Duty. Let's start with Modern Warfare 2019. As you all know, I don't think very highly of Modern Warfare 2019. I don't think very highly of it. I don't think it's a good Call of Duty game as a whole. Spec Ops was bad. Multiplayer could be good. It was kind of all over the place. Some matches were good. Some matches were terrible. It just depended on what skill-based matchmaking decided to throw you into. Then we had a pretty good campaign. A lot of the guns were fun to use. Like the M4 was fun. The M4 was fun to mess around. The Kilo, the Ram 7, the Growl. Just so many. Then Season 5 and the AN-94 came in there, and it was good. Like, there are so many good guns in Modern Warfare 2019. There are so many good guns. There are also so many bad guns. Then we also had skill-based matchmaking introduced, which pretty much ruined Call of Duty, which pretty much ruined almost everyone's experience, because now you're pretty much punished for doing well. I'm not against harder competition. I'm all for it. I play From Software games. I'm all for harder competition, but give me harder competition for just for the sake of just for the sake of matchmaking. I'm good. Okay, normally I would put Modern Warfare 2019 in D tier and just move on about my life, but I have changed. I think it's just C tier. It's just a middle of the road Call of Duty. It has a great campaign, but the multiplayer is just not that good. Yes, it sounds good. It looks good. The guns feel good. The gunsmith system is a unique addition and whatnot. But just the core aspect of Call of Duty is still there. But skill-based matchmaking ruins it, in my opinion. If there's no skill-based matchmaking and the maps were better, I'd at least give it a B. But since skill-based matchmaking here, and then a lot of the maps aren't good outside, a lot of the maps aren't good. I don't have any favorite maps in this game. But outside of that Hackney Yard, C tier. I'm being that nice. Okay? I'm being extremely nice to Modern Warfare 2019 by giving it C. I could give it D, but I'm not going to. Call of Duty Mobile, I think FaZe Swag was onto something. Call of Duty Mobile is an S tier Call of Duty. It's the most Call of Duty game you'll ever see. It has a ton of weapons, a ton of camos, a ton of operators, a ton of just weird and wacky weapons that we've never seen before that will never come to modern consoles. It's like Call of Duty Online, but juiced up even more. Like, if you've seen clips on Twitter of all the different types of mythic weapons you can get from Call of Duty Mobile, it's insane. Plus, the game as a whole, it's Call of Duty on mobile. It feels great to play. Yeah, normally I'd put COD Mobile in A tier, but no. S tier, I think it's really good. I highly recommend if you have not played COD Mobile to give it a shot. This game is so much fun. Give it a shot. Go drop a few nukes. And, let me know. Okay. Now we got Call of Duty Warzone. You guys all know, to all my older subscribers, you know I do not like Warzone. But again, I cannot deny what Warzone did for the Call of Duty community. COVID Warzone was, in my opinion, the best time to be watching Warzone, because you had like Tim and Nick and Jack and Cypher and a ton of streamers playing. We were all locked down. We couldn't really go nowhere. We couldn't really do anything. Yeah, okay. Again, I don't like to play Warzone. I just don't think it feels good to play. Probably because I'm on like a PS4 console and whatnot. You know, like the FOV is bad and like the performance is terrible. That's why I don't like it. And even trying to play Warzone on PS5, it's still not that good. The FOV drives me sick. The FOV gives me a headache trying to play Modern Warfare Trying to play Warzone 1 on AFFE gives me a headache. Makes me sick, actually. So, I'm going to be nice to Warzone. Normally, I'd put it in D tier, just move on, but I'm going to put it in at least C. I know it's sacrilegious. First, put it in the S tier. No. My list, in my opinion. I think it's just a mediocre Call of Duty. I don't like Warzone. Call me bad at Warzone if you want to. I don't care. I just don't like how it feels. Just don't like how it feels. Okay, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. After grinding this game for the past almost year now, this October will mark a year when I started grinding Cold War zombies. I was wrong about I was wrong about most of Cold War. The multiplayer is still not that good. It's still, in terms of like the other like Black Ops multiplayer, this multiplayer is definitely the weakest one. And in terms of zombies, it's like in terms of zombies, it's stronger than COD than Black Ops 4, but weaker than these three here. But the campaign is, I think, the best out of is definitely the best. I think it's up here with like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 for sure. It's up there. So where am I gonna put Black Ops Cold War? I could put it in A tier. I could put it in B tier. I don't think it's C or D. Like the zombies to me is really fun. It's really fun to play. It's really fun. Grinding for Dark Ether. It's just been a blast so far. I think I'm some of the snipers though. I think I'm some of the snipers as I played. I think I'm gonna give Black Ops Cold War an A tier. I know this might not, and I think this might piss people off, but it's my list. It's my opinion. I think it's my list. It's my opinion. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Call of Duty Vanguard. This game was doomed to fail on arrival. It's definitely the worst. It's definitely the worst World War II game out of these two, for sure. The only good thing about World War Vanguard are like really like some of the bundles are pretty cool to look at though. They're pretty cool. Some of the bundles are pretty cool. I didn't have the game. I didn't purchase a lot of the bundles. But I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with me when I put Vanguard in D tier. I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with me. This game just didn't let. This game just was, like I said, was just doomed to fail. It was doomed on arrival. That's about it. I have really nothing much else to say about Vanguard. Not really. Okay, so here we are, Modern Warfare 2022 and Warzone 2. Okay, so now like I said, we're looking at Season 5 of Modern Warfare 2. Warzone 2, I'm just putting in C tier. It's still as basic and boring. It's still not good. My older brother's been trying to get me to play Resurgence, and I just don't have a lot of fun playing it. Meaning, sure, I'm frying people, but I still just don't. I'm frying people. Like, I'm using the SCAR, I'm using the MP5. I'm frying people, I'm dropping anywhere from like 16 to like almost 20 kills a game, which is good and all, but it's just not the regular Call of Duty experience. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, Warzone. Okay, not Warzone. Modern Warfare 2. As far as Season 5, has this game improved since I last talked about it? Has it improved or has it gotten worse? Truth be told, I cannot deny it has been getting better, though. It has been getting better. It's getting to a point where it should have been at launch. Like, the game feels a lot more playable now, especially because we got shipment 24/7, and that's where I mainly spend most of my time. Either that or DMZ. That's about it. I still think Modern Warfare 2 is still mediocre, so I'm putting it in front of Modern Warfare 2019, but below Ghost. I still think Ghost is the best of C tier. I enjoy Modern Warfare 2 more than Modern Warfare 2019 simply because I feel like the multiplayer is a little bit more fun. A lot of the maps, but I haven't played a lot of the maps outside of El Asilo. I do think El Asilo in base game is like the best base game map. My God, it's the best map out of the base game. All the other maps I just don't have a solid opinion on. Not really. But yeah, I do believe that Modern Warfare 2 just sits here above these other ones. These games, again, I would have probably put these three down here, like I did last time. But again, I'm just trying to be nice here. I don't want to hear nobody complain. I will though, but that's how I feel about Modern Warfare 2 though. Campaign is solid. Multiplayer, it's in a better state, but I wish it was even better. I wish it was better. Spec Ops is still boring and bland and co-op. Well, it's co-op. Alright, but that's gonna do it for my Call of Duty tier list. Yeah, I do not disagree with my picks. That's gonna do it for my Call of Duty tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me start sending me some of your Mugen like requests, please do, because I want to start getting back into that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next video.